Alright YouTube, this is your boy Liger. Next episode of Breakdown. Settle down for this one. It's going to be a long one. But this is something that needs to be said. And it's not going to be a rant like the last one I did. It's going to be cursing. It's questions I hope people can answer to me. And, tell me what's going on. But we'll see how it goes. Once again, I apologize for the sound quality because I'm using my Olympus sound recorder and I'm not in my studio to record this without the sound. So the beeps you're going to hear in the background is the beeps from my smoke detectors. They communicate with each other in this house that I live in. And that's what happens. So right now I have some employees right now inside of my studio recording, doing some dub sound for anime show, and this just came to I saw a video and I just wanted to put my piece together about this. Right now, so sit back, relax, like saying, I hope you can settle in for a long one because I just want to ask some questions. I might call out some names here too. It's just I need to ask some questions. What you're seeing on your screen right now is this little video right here is from Chick-fil-A. It's called the Frozen Lemonade. Their lemonade is the bomb. This is really good. This is really good. But I'm not saying I'm coining a term, but from last year to now, and I'm just saying, I'm seeing that these Nintendohatearde. That's what this drink is right now. People who just hate on Nintendo. And trust me, it's not gonna be about Nintendo only. It's gonna be about Sony, Microsoft, also the people who hate them too. So that's what I'm saying. Just sit down and relax and listen to this. Take a breaker. Right now, this thing is really good. Whew. And it's sweet too. Ooh, boy, it's sweet. Those Haterades, boy. Oh, I tell you. Alright. So, it's funny that I see a lot of people talk about Nintendo is irrelevant. Game sites say it's irrelevant. YouTubers say Nintendo's irrelevant. Modern gamers, Nintendo's irrelevant. They need to catch up with the times. Even some Nintendo fans, the fence hoppers, are irrelevant. It's funny you say that, but no matter what Nintendo does, good or bad, y'all people who hate it so much, y'all can't keep that company's name out your mouth. Why is that? Why you guys can't keep that name out your mouth? Or it's, out your mouth. If you don't like something, why would you give it power by keep on bringing it up? Good or bad, it's still, not all publicity, even negative, is good. Trust me, I ain't know that from my business, but why is that name just invoke anger? And it's funny. There's every time Nintendo brings out something, good or bad, it's like all the media, everybody stops and talks about Nintendo. The stock came out, everybody talked about Nintendo. The red came up, everybody's talking about Nintendo. A leak comes out, everybody's talking about Nintendo. Bad or good. And Nintendohatearde is just strong with these people. Man, wow. If you don't like the company, I would not give it power to say what it is. But I'm talking for the people who got that hatred. Nintendo sucks. They don't got no good games. It's kiddie games. It's all that stuff. And you go to their channel, half or quarter of their content is about Nintendo. But you're a Sony fan. You're a PC elitist. You're Xbox. Why do you give a damn about Nintendo? I don't understand that. It's just crazy. It don't make no sense to me. And then of course, I know you guys do videos and you got people who Nintendo fans that come to your videos and comment stupid stuff. Yes, I agree with that. You know what? And there's something simple about that. Nintendo fans could do taste a little advice for Nintendo fans too. YouTube gave you a power to block and delete. If you don't like what they're saying, you can't block them, you can't delete it. But you know what? You have the power.
By the power of grace.
Oh, the power! So why would you go with the drama? That part just, blows my mind. Then we got people who like to talk out of their butts. I would say, as April Fool just passed a while ago, and people was talking crap as usual. And I was letting this dust settle because people just want to say bad, good. Not even on Nintendo. I mean, Sony, Microsoft. Game sites was trolling people, and people still ran with it and say, "Oh, this game's coming out." Not confirmed. This is gonna make this game better. Not confirmed. But April Fools, but they still get their panties in the bunch. Now we've been through this time and time again, but you would think, and most of the older gamers who would think that to let the stuff settle down and not jump into that. But you know what? Okay. But then, they got videos out there that's just, stupid. Really are stupid. I want to talk to, they got a special rotund YouTuber, and I take that word lightly. He makes fun of himself too. And the same person's, angry about the whole content and all the stuff as usual, and Nintendo is free advertisement and that. You know what? Yes, again, I'm half agreeing with you. There are advertisements out there for people doing stuff, and Nintendo is striking away. I agree. The way Nintendo rolled it out was a bad way of doing it. But it's their content. They could do what the hell they want to do. And let's be for real. Most of the big YouTubers, PewDiePie, blah blah blah, those guys they don't have a Wii U. They don't play Nintendo games. So why is their biggest gripe? Oh, because they're scared that other companies might take away their meal ticket. For some, what? I have a video on my channel right now that is strictly Nintendo copyrighted material, which is the music. The game, of course, gameplay, but the music. I recreated without their permission, which I could ask for it, and I've done it in the past, and they let me use it, but I could ask for it, I didn't. I took more music from some of their stuff and straight from the game and put it on there. It's called the N Jukebox rock version. Shameless plug. Check it out if you're 30 minutes of good music to keep you pumped up. But I didn't get a copyright strike. I wonder why. Right, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not monetizing my videos. Huh, that's weird. That's crazy. Oh well. I'm on the side of copyright material, sorry. That's the way I look at it. If Sony does it, Microsoft does it, I don't care. Because if you put value production into your videos, and somebody take that same value production and use it to, bash you and say horrible things about you, yeah, you'll be pissed and you'll be flagging them and copy striking them too. Trust me, you would. Alright? Now the copy strikes are used wrongly. I know that. There's no perfect system out there. As you always hear me say, there's no perfect anyway, really. But it's still their content, and they can do what the hell they want to do. Alright? So for the YouTubers making that noise, it's just crazy. I don't understand that. Then we have certain people who, as usual, let's go back to said rotund character. Oh, the Wii U's abysmal, Wii U's sales. Again, I'm going from two aspects. One, I really don't care about the sales of any console. PlayStation is up, PlayStation is down. Xbox is this, Xbox is down. The one thing I care about is profits. Yeah, I'm a business guy, but yeah, it's still important. Because if you don't make money off said you don't make money off of said product, future product will get hurt. That's basic 101. You don't take care of your farm, you're not gonna make money. You don't take care of water, you're not gonna get future. You're not gonna get all that stuff, rain, everything. Yeah, just take care of everything. One thing that these guys keep on saying is Nintendo sales are bad. The Wii U sales are bad. Yeah. Is it horrible? No. Is it bad? Yes. But for a console that's only 10 million, compared to other consoles that's 15 and 20, why does that console make more profit than those two consoles combined? I wonder why. Oh, right, the same thing that you guys make a big noise about. Oh, Nintendo's only good for his first-party games. Well, the first-party games sell and make a lot of profit for Nintendo. They budget their games. They budget the games very low, make the game very quality friendly. That you get, as less broken bugs as you can out there, and have fun with the game. And of course, since Nintendo makes said game, they make way more profits than those consoles ever combined too. Once again, I'll put the information from each company down in the description box. Go to said site, go to their pages, download a PDF of those earnings, and read the profit margins. Alright? And you will find out what I'm saying is true. And that's coming from the companies itself. Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo. Alright? Whew. I need to pick me up. Ooh, wow, that's good right there. And Nintendohatearde again. Ooh, I'm like Popeye right now. Getting that strength. Oh, I'm back. Okay. That's good little pick me up, boy. That Nintendohatearde is strong, boy. That thing tastes good. So, you're making more profits than the other companies, but nobody ever points that out. Even game journalist sites don't point that out, which is funny. Going forward, which is a business thing. Well, like I said in my last video, journalism sucks, as I've been proven time and time again. And YouTubers, of course, don't do their research. But let me break it down easy. There are hundreds of thousands of Honda Civics out there on the highway right now. Do you think Volkswagen needs to put out hundreds of thousands of the Bugatti Veyron to make the same profits? No. Why would I put out hundreds of thousands? If they could sell 100,000 worth of Bugatti Veyron at 2.5 million, Volkswagen would be the richest car company in the world by none. Company to surpass Apple and everything. But to make the profits, that's comparable to other large car manufacturers, you don't have to sell a lot. Shoot, let's go with Tesla. Tesla don't have to do it. $80,000 car. Everybody know what they're buying a Tesla. But that leads to another thing. I should say. Let me take another sip again. Let me get a charge on. Oh yeah, that's good. Here it is. So, there are a couple of gamers I watch their videos. Not sub to them. I've seen their videos. I'll watch their videos, give you views. But it shows you how things are taken care of though. So, one gamer sold his I know a friend who sold his Xbox for some reason. I see two videos about people selling their PlayStation 4s. But hey, they do it. And I saw two videos again of a person who sold their Wii U's. You know what? To all you guys who sold your consoles, I'm happy for you. Why buy something you don't like? If you don't like the material or the product, sell it to somebody else. If you don't like it, sell it back. It's cool. But I have to take homage to one person, to what he said though. Said person said, and I quote, "I am gonna make a lot of my Nintendo fans angry." What does having Nintendo fans and your channel, what that got to do with anything? You make them, wait, and you got fans? Man, how is your ego living, man? That's crazy. You have fans. Your ego needs to be checked, man. Seriously. But of course, you're monetizing your videos, I would guess, if you're saying that. And why would Nintendo fans be angry? You didn't like the console. It's your preference. Why would I be angry if you don't like the console? Same with Xbox and PlayStation. Why would I be angry? You bought what you bought. It's your money, your cash. You buy what you want. But it does point out something though. Since your fans are gonna be angry, how about let me flip this around. You people tout that you are real gamers. You do your real research and you know everything about everything. Huh. Yeah, you know everything about everything. But you didn't know what the Wii U, Xbox, and PlayStation was gonna be when you bought the console? That's kind of crazy. I know what the console was gonna be. That's why I bought the one I like, and I bought the other two that I didn't need because they don't have the software I need. It's just like me being a car enthusiast, and I'm saying, hey, I want to buy a car, but I don't do the research to figure out if this car is what I want. Why would I spend the money on that? It is a good metaphor. You know, the money difference is a lot, but again, I have the funds to buy any console, anything I want. And because of my prudish, coming from a third country, you know, practicality, as much money as I got, I just don't like to waste money. It's just not in me. But why would I? That makes me just doing this for money, not for fun. You should be having a channel for fun. That's what me and Katie's the End Do It channel is. It's about the fun of gaming. We ask discussion videos, of course. That's what the WTF is all about, and the breakdown. But look at the reviews, the disc reviews. We just talk about the games we love to play. Not much. I put up music because I want people to enjoy the music that we play. I'm not monetizing none of my stuff, like I said before. It's just music. It's just a game. I'm having fun. You're supposed to be having fun. And set for funny thing. You say people always go with the whole graphics and power and all that stuff, and your reasons for not liking the system is you don't have third party and graphics. Again, those are things you should have known. I've known it, and I bought the console because I know that. But the thing that killed me is he was like, oh man, I bought this thing, the consoles. I say back to that same return guy, plus the other people. It needs more power. It needs more power. How much time I gotta prove that more power doesn't create the greatest game? But the greatest game, or acclaimed game, I should say, highly credited game. Or the 1886, a good-looking game. That power is needed to make that game look gorgeous as it is. But as a game, it didn't play whatever. Think about it. Back to the car analogy. There are a lot of people out there who buy classic cars because of fun. They love doing it. They love fixing. They love the old cars. And there are more people who buy these expensive Lamborghinis, don't know nothing about cars, and just get it just to show off. Now, of course, the classic owners show off their cars, but they enjoy driving their Chevettes, their Cougars, their Barracudas, those old cars, because they work that as a joy of, man, I work on this thing is like 400 horsepower, man, it's so cool, I made it to this spot, and they work it and they have a joy, pride into it. When you're having a hobby, and which is me too, I love the gameplay. Again, graphics is to a point good, but again, if graphics is all you people need, and it's supposed to go out to the PC elitists, you know what? You pay into it. You pay the PC elites. You pay to the graphics. I give you that. But why am I always saying that needs to be the main thing? As there are many games that are proven that gameplay sucks. You need to have a fun game. Gaming is a hobby. If I'm when I'm doing something for free and enjoying it, that's a hobby. But when I'm doing something and it's not fun, it becomes a chore. And I'll be damned if I'm paying to do a chore. No, the chore has to pay me. But I don't know how gamers think nowadays, so who am I? Are you paying for DLC and pre-order-itis and everything else that goes around with everything? Let me see, the last game I pre-ordered. Damn, it's been a long time. I pre-ordered. I'm a Nintendo guy. It's been a long time since I pre-ordered a game. Years. Because I can wait. Now I have connections to get me certain games if I really do, and saying that right now, that's a little prickish of me because I have connections. But my point stays the same though. I don't need to get this shiny new thing right there and then to prove to who. I get it because I want to have fun. That's all it is. I don't know what people are coming up with this crap, but we'll see. Then I have to say, again, let me take a little sip in this Nintendohatearde again. Ooh, that's good. This goes to the Nintendo jumpers and Nintendo fans itself. Once again, the Direct happened. Once again, Nintendo failed to please everybody. Ooh, what a shocker. I can't believe it. Nintendo, you failed once again. What is wrong with some people? You people coming out. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna talk about the Direct a little bit here. Let me get a little addition to it, as who I coming from as a gamer. The Direct was good. Was it great? No Direct really was great. Was any Direct really bad? In my opinion, no. And that's the opinion part right there I pointed out. The reason I say that because there's a wide range of people out there who love gaming itself. And the stuff that didn't tickle my fancy, I didn't wish it was not there. I didn't wish it wasn't to go away. No. I'm happy that it's there. Why? Because there are other people who have different tastes than me. The Nintendo Amiibo tap. A lot of Nintendo fans are essing on that. Why? It's not your cup of tea. But there are people out there who love it. Nintendo did it for a reason. Money. And they're going to get money. You can say what you want to say. They're going to get a good amount of money from it. Which is good, because that might help develop some of you real gamers, quote unquote, your real gamers games. The Amiibo tap was researched, and they found out that little kids who bought the Amiibos for toys love touching the thing, and they see kids' eyes light up, touch it. Oh, that's cool, Mom. That's cool, Dad, and they play. That's for them, and they might buy the full game. But even though, as long as they buy the Amiibo, that's a sales for them. That makes the Amiibo very special to little kids as a toy. There are Amiibos out there, they're Amiibo collectors, or hunters, as you want to call them, who don't care about the game. They buy them just to collect them. They got Amiibo modifiers out there. Big up to Coupon Stripe, who modifies the Amiibos to look very cool. And that's a good talent. But don't care about the games. You buy the equipment. Nobody forced you to buy the Amiibos. And there are people like me and KD who buy the Amiibos we like and play them in the ones that we do like, kind of like that, and just be happy. But they did that for the little kids who want to say, "Oh, Dad, you played Mario? Oh, this is that Mario stuff. And then you got Mario making all that stuff coming up in the virtual console. Come on, people. You don't have to ask on it. It's funny how a lot of gaming sites sort of say, "Oh, this sold abysmal." Do you know the profits for Kirby Rainbow Crossing, even though it didn't sell as much as everybody think it did? No, a lot of you guys gamers don't. Did they make their money back? Yes. But of course, you would never know that because we always like to report negative news. And the drum beat goes on and on and on. I play Pokemon Shuffle. I'm not against any games really, just like I'm not against, like I said, the Wii voice chat thing didn't bother me. I don't care for it, but hey, I want people out there who wanted to have it. I played Pokemon Shuffle. It's a pretty cool game. It's not the best match 3 game I ever played. If you ever want a good game, check out Henry Hagelworth. I'm also Hathworks. I pronounced it wrong, but that's a cool side-scrolling game with the DS. That's an overrated game. I think people need to check it out. Awesome game. You'll see a video on it right now on the screen. That's an awesome game to be side-scrolling, then do the puzzle thing to get the power. Oh man, it's an awesome game. Very tough, challenging too. Get this game, and we'll go review about this soon in the future. But yes, Everything is done for a reason. Money. Always is, always going to be. All the third parties who don't want to port games over to the Nintendo, it's not going to. Nintendo, it's because of money. And I have to give a shout out to somebody else, Fierce Francis, and the Terminator Juice for the podcast. His juice is loose, and Zen the Gamer, and all those guys, because I listen to their podcast. Even if Nintendo makes the system more powerful on par with Xbox One and PlayStation 4, technically speaking, they're gonna go beyond power to really do it. But let's say whatever. That don't make a difference to polish to the game, because you're gonna get the same game without the same game. If that's all you people want, that's good. But that's gonna stagnate the market, because all publishers are gonna do, not developers, publishers, make it as not as shiny as any other. Don't take the specs of each of these consoles and copy. Oh, PlayStation 4 is graphically more powerful. Let's make this more powerful and make this more powerful. No, unless PlayStation pay them money, they're not going to do it. Publishers rather sell 3 million across each console than a fragment each other, because that makes more fan base, a more bigger pool, and everybody will be happy. And of course, that means that they could trick you guys to buy pre-orders and all the other crap that comes with this stuff, microtransaction and everything. It's not going to change nothing. It's not going to change not a damn thing. But we'll see how that works out. Now, the reason I call us those guys' name because I respect those guys. Those are good people, and I call their name. They're bigger channels than me. They have better podcasts than me. And I say, I don't want to call a negative out because I don't want drama on the channel. Which leads to another person. I won't call out his name though. It ain't a drama. I don't know if his name is good on Stone, Fox Media, Stone, whatever. But they say Nintendo Direct, no. Say about with this game and that game. Oh, I can't save you. Sell your Wii U. I can't save you from Nintendo. I have a question for that guy. What are you saving me from? What? A system that I bought, that I played, games that I've loved. I spent $1,000 in software last year for games. I have not sold none of my games or returned them to GameSpot. I enjoyed every one of them. I have hours and hours of play on them. Huh, wow, you saving me from goodness? Bad on you, I don't need that. That's crazy. But, what can I say? People are always going to argue people's preferences, which is always odd to me. And Nintendo kind of stepped this foot in this one. This is my last dip into the Direct. They stepped their foot in this one. The whole dojo thing with the Smash Brothers. Why do you open up the door, Nintendo? You know you're gonna crush a lot of fanboys' hearts. I'll give an example. The likely person, as everybody you say, Goku in Smash Brothers. Could it work? Yeah. Here's the thing though. Just like with Mortal Kombat, they had to show. They had to they had to ask for permission, then show how the character, Jason Voorhees and Predator and everything from those studios, who got the copyrights for them, how it's gonna look, what it's gonna look like, how everything. And that takes time and money to do that. So let me see here. So Goku. If Nintendo want to use Goku, who has the Goku Rising game? Oh, Namco Bandai. Well, that's pretty easy. They might go pass that on. But then they have to pay. Smash Bros. Is a worldwide game, so they're gonna have to pay 2 licensing fees on that, which would be, let me see. They have to play Shonen Jump, of course, and they have to play Shonen Jump, which is Japan, and they have to pay Famitsu for the international releases. That's more money right there, and show each one of these how to portray the character. Oh yes, and still I gotta pay the artist of said Goku's manga. Yeah, so that's a lot of money you gotta pay for. We don't know what these people will do willingly or not to get that character in. How about you guys talk about Roy or Fox or hey, let's go. Bayonetta, wonderful one-on-one. People out there who can do certain things in there. Come on, try that. Or characters from other games. The Splatoon's coming out. The Splatoon, the Inklings could do that. We could do that. So, but Nintendo, like I said, you open up yourself to that one. That's a bad move. But hey, you learn from your mistakes very quickly. And the last thing I'll say to gamers, like I said, this is to all gamers, is everybody's gotten crazy. And let's slow down. Because my Nintendo hater rate is getting low. Oh man. Losing power, Captain. So, as I stated before, gaming is all about fun. I don't understand why you guys want to game for a chore. This is weird. Or for fans, as that guy said. I put my channel up to talk to people who enjoy games and have a nice memory of games and say, hey, did you do this move in that game? Oh man, I did not know. Let me try that. Oh man, that was awesome. Fun. That's all I'm doing my channel about. As I have connections in Nintendo and Sony that could release a lot of cool stuff about, I'm not gonna be a news. We're not gonna be a news site channel. That's not what I want to do. If I need to bust some people's balls about certain things they're saying wrong, I will do that. But I'm not going to be the first one, and that's why I posted many times on my Google Plus account and on Google Plus account. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. Blah blah blah. Because I don't care. I don't care if Nintendo falls apart right now. As a gamer, business-wise, yes. As a gamer, I don't care if Nintendo falls apart. No Sony, no Xbox. If gaming stops right here, right now, today. I have over 400 games from Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, Wii U, GameCube, Super Nintendo, Sega, Genesis. Holy crap. That was a last place console, but I had a lot of fun games on that. But I had those consoles to play me for next maybe 10, 20 years if the way I look at gaming. Gaming is not an essential. I don't understand that. It's not essential. It's not like Nintendo and those other companies are putting a vitro into your artery to give you life. And if you think that's what it is to you, you need to check your priorities, son. Because gaming is not air. Gaming is not water. Gaming is not food. As we learned from Korea, how the people them who don't do those stuff, they're dead right now. So if you want to die playing a game, be my guess. Bury you easily with everybody else, and God rest your soul. But how about you spend your money on stuff that you do need? Said utility bills. You need power. You need water. You need food. You need a roof over your head. If you're driving a car, you need a car, you need gas. If you're taking a train to work, you need fare to get on the train. Gaming should be something to relax yourself on or to enjoy a new experience. But no, everybody's like little babies, crying about everything. Wah, my game is not special than yours. Wah, you guys got sucky exclusive. Wah, I don't like third parties. Wah, my game looks better than your game. Wah, you need to port your game over to my game. Wah, I'm gonna threaten you and kill you if you don't bring my game over to my console of choice. Wah, yeah, babies. Babies. Can you guys stop it? Gaming is fun. It is and always is. You paint into gaming. So if you are a real gamer, you paint into gaming. Have fun with gaming. Enjoy it. That's all I'm asking for. I know my little channel's not going to reach the millions of people out there, and I don't really care that much to it. But the reason I'm saying this point right here, and as my Nintendo hater rate is getting very low, again, I have commented on many people's videos, and in their threads, it's funny how people, and I'm not a big channel, but I've talked logic and talked sense. And many people have skipped over they call me back and forth. For the people out there, Timeout, Maurice, who should I say? I forgot. Sly McFly, I hope I said your name right. Dr. Feelgood, all these guys, I have comment, not I would say not an argument, but comment back and forth, and we saw common grounds. And then I subbed to their channel because they were rational people. But there are other people out there who are just jerks. And like I said, they just do it to get their fandom and get their money on. Because I commented them, I asked a simple question. When you go back and forth, I asked a simple question, never got a reply. Okay, then when somebody else put up something and I asked a question over it, that said example, Dr. Feelgood commented on something about somebody's video, talking about third parties and all that crap as usual with Nintendo, the usual blah blah blah. And I commented asked a question, hey, do Sony and Microsoft have a first party studio that they get 100% out of? I simplified it more, I added more to it, but it was very simple like that. And Dr. Feelgood came behind me and said something. And I came behind him and said, yeah, I said, I didn't mean to step on your toes. I know what I was saying. And he was like, I know you saying too. Said person skipped me, went back to Dr. Feelgood. Same thing with Shadow Fox. Shadow Fox is arguing with a certain person. Now, Shadow Fox is infinite. Dude, you write too much dang long lines, bro. I had a mute a couple of your posts that I posted on. I'm double jumped. I agree with you, but man, I can't comment right behind you because when somebody argues with you, you write 200 lines and like, holy crap, yeah, let me mute this because this is crazy. But again, in that comment, in that trend line, I engage myself in it, agree with it, and put my point of business in there. The person said, where's my facts? Well, I told you where I got my facts from. So I'm in the industry and I know what I'm talking. I'm in the industry and I know what I'm talking about. But here's my facts. And then he jumped over me and went straight back to Shadow Fox. Now Shadow Fox knows about tech. You would think you would not argue a guy who knows about tech, but you didn't argue about me about business that I know business. Whatever. And of course, there are other people who try to say the same thing too, and I say, hey, you are welcome to join me on my endcast and argue your arguments. All I ask you is to bring your facts. None of all those cats say, I don't want to do it. I don't got a powerful system. I can't do an endcast. I respect you if you don't want to think, but that's the point that kills me right there when I talk about. We need to stop. That's what I'm trying to say. Gaming is not serious. It's supposed to be fun. LOL, laughs, enjoyment. I have fun with my Wii U. As much as people ask on Wii U, Nintendo's not using the gamepad. I've used the gamepad from since I gotten the Wii U. And I've played, and again, it's because of your preference, but I played many games that use, other than the off-TV screen thing, Nintendo Land. Me and my sister played tons of Metroid, the split screen and everything with Zelda as well too, and the dancing and the Donkey Kong kart on Nintendo Land. We have Pikmin, and we have Owls in that. Then you have the Pikmin itself. Then you have Wonderful 101. Then you have Kirby Rainbow's Coast. Then you have Toad Treasure Tracker. Oh man, you have Hyrule Warriors. We do the split screen thing. Black Ops 2, split screen thing. Ghost, split screen thing. Splatoon is coming up. I mean, a split screen thing again to have fun. The use of the gamepad has to be justified, in my opinion, because you're using it. You can't do those things. Rayman Legend, same thing. You can't do those things with anything else. It's funny. Nintendo give you a gamepad. All these third-party developers wanted to do something, but the publishers cut them off. Why are there not many games made for the Smart Glass, or for the Smart Glass or Surface, if you want to say for Xbox One? Because they don't want to. Because publishers they stagnate the market. But that's fun in the day. So I'm sorry that this had to be long. I didn't mean it to be long like this breakdown, but I just had to get some stuff off your mind. And the next video in the breakdown is a video I say you need to check out. And it's going to be a little shorter than this. It's 14 minutes tops. I already recorded it already, But I had to get this one out since my hater rate is down, basically low. This is the weakness about the weakness that everybody always argues stuff, but they always forget. Every console, even PC, has this one weakness. And I'm going to expose that one weakness. And this is going to be a response to every single gamer out there, no matter what console, no matter what it is. So, I hope you guys, for those who listen to this, thank you. And when that video comes out, the weakness of every game console and every game, anything in gaming, the one weakness that he has, hope you also view that and comment on it. This is your boy Liga from Enduro. Peace out. Oh, I forgot. There's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply play your game.